everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome back to what I'm assuming is going to be the final stream of The Legend of Dragoon. The reason I'm assuming this is because I'm pretty sure we're going to not have any more content to do after this. Just like going off of what I know of the game, I think that this is it. Last time we did the story mission where we were playing as Miranda, and she fought like a death plant by herself or some shit, which is like pretty sick. That was a fun fight. I guess fun's not the right word. I think it might be more. Akin to something more. It was like a little strange.
Blazing Dynamo!
Blazing Dynamo looks cool. I gotta give it to that much. The big problem we're gonna run into here is that, well, shit. Whatever that is. Take a little damage on Hazel there. With Miranda all messed up like that, being unable to actually attack right now, I think we're gonna actually have to swap her out, which I'm not super happy about. Because I'm glad I've been defending her for a little while. Yeah, that was pathetic. It wasn't even good magic. Praying for rain, huh? Dark rain. Again, another like one rounder, like not a lot of damage coming out of these guys right now.
Yes. Go. Go. Blazing Dynamo.
It's not too bad so far. Oh, good. Whatever that despair thing is went away on her. Thank God. Welcome everybody to the stream as always. If we finish this really early today, my plan is I downloaded the Power Rangers side-scrolling beat 'em up for the Sega Genesis. So we're probably gonna give that a playthrough if we finish this super early today. If we finish at like 3:30, 4 o'clock, I might just take the hour, but we'll see. I'm not too concerned about it. As you can see, I am dressed to impress today. I didn't get to do my morning routine like I normally do this morning because I woke up and immediately had a call from my day job at Cloud9 that was like, hey, you need to sit down and talk to this person for like 20 minutes. And then at 20 minutes turned into like an hour and a half. So there was that, which I didn't appreciate nor enjoy. Alright, so we're going to take out the one that says Charging Spirit, because I'm assuming that that's going to do something that I'm not going to enjoy.
Take that, Hex Hammer.
Hex Hammer does a lot of damage if we can make it go off. You defend, because you're going to take a shit ton of bonus damage. Take out this other Manticore.
Go! Go! Blazing Dynamo!
Blazing Dynamo! Not too bad so far. Hex Hammer is very good. It just doesn't generate nearly enough SP, I think. I wonder if I defend enough, if it'll just make the status ailment go away. Because it made whatever the de-spirited one is, or whatever, the attack one. That one might need to go away, though, because you don't want to put the player in a position where they can't fight anymore. Like, if everybody had gotten, like, de-spirited, or whatever the hell that one is, the one that makes you can't attack anymore. De-petrifier, probably relevant. I'm pretty sure that laser beam, that tail beam that the Manticore just did on us was a, was something. We could swap Meru in for Miranda for now, just because Meru does have a heal attached to her, which is good. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Totally forgot that, yeah, we needed to, we quick saved, last time. I remember now. After we fought the plant lady. I was like, why are we back here again? I don't remember. On the bright side, it appears that me remembering that late didn't seem to do anything. We also didn't have to fight Volcano Boss, like the bug boss again, so that's exciting. Miranda does have fear still. So she's still afeared, which isn't great to say the least. Just because on the off chance, go ahead and do this. Cool boogie. You heard it here first, folks. Cool boogie. It's so hard to see the addition circles, the addition squares at this angle.
Yes. Go. Go. Blazing
What a cool
dynamo.
move. I really do like that move a lot. So she does have the ability, her weapon right now has the ability to stun things. There we go. It's one unicorn down. We gotta be a little cautious, just because we don't really have a lot of healing items left from what I remember. We're a little desperate for the ability to heal.
Go. Blazing dynamo.
Like we basically got through the last fight on the merit of the healing from defending ourselves, which like isn't really what you want in this game, I think. Big miss. Get wrecked, nerd. Alright, let's see if we can. There we go. All that matters is that we got Hex Hammer good to go. All that matters. Good, Mary leveled up, which is great, because we're going to be using her for a hot minute here. Meru has the ability to heal, which is why we're using her over like someone like Albert or something like that right now. Not that Albert's bad. We just like have to be aware. What is this? We gotta go forward anyway. Oh boy. It's like a bunch of like sections of this thing that are all connected via these tunnels. Oh, an inn. Hell yeah. There are people? What's going on? Why are people living in the moon? Still don't know, but... Rose, what are you doing? You feel pain. It is certain this is not an illusion. This world is reality. Indeed, I've never visited the moon before, but I cannot help but feel I know this place. People's faces, clothes, it's not a mistake. There's a building in Serdio. I have traveled all over the Endiness, and they have typical Serdian faces. Look, that girl over there. Look, Serdian. No, she is not. It cannot be. That's his daughter, right? It's Ashel's daughter. Disappeared. Looks like that is reality here, too. Okay, good. So this is the inn that I read about before. We will stay one night. We will rest. We have like 7 grand. We could go farm up some money, I guess, but I don't know if that's like... I don't know if that's big brain. I think that's little brain energy right there. I feel like if I was gonna farm up money, I should have done it before this. Because there's like a weapon store here too, right? There's like a couple of different shops here. Sure, let's take a look. Because we definitely want to get some new equipment. Power becomes powerful inversely to HP. Ooh, interesting. Alright, let's take a look down the list here. Definitely gonna want to get Haechel's armor. I feel like that's good. And then for completion's sake, we will get Kongol's armor as well. Magical ring is good. Attack badge. Attack badge actually wouldn't be bad. It would require us to get rid of Ultimate War God, which I don't think is worth the time investment. Attack badge might be better than... Attack badge might be better than the magic ring. It's only a dip in 10 magic power, but it's an increase in 20 physical attack on a character that, like, is pretty bad without it. Like, it's tough to say, because it's like... Right now she's got 80. I guess we're not really using her to do stuff like that, though. Let's take a look here. We've got a couple of things that we can be selling. We don't need this battle axe. I don't think we need Dancing Dagger. Let's dump that. It's not bad. We don't need 3 sparkle dresses. We can get rid of some of these. Sorry, we haven't had a chance to, like, actually, like, do inventory management in a little while here. We can dump an active ring. I think that's fine. Spirit ring. Getting rid of the spirit ring might not be a bad idea. I don't think I need 2 talismans. We'll keep those. I don't know if maybe we'll bump into something that's like really a problem down the line here. We do not need soft boots. That can go for sure. For sure. I want to keep the angel robe for sure. It's tough because, like, I wouldn't mind. Let's get this for Haechel, since we're using him as, like, our front-end basher character right now. And we'll consider the rest, like, while we're walking around here for a hot minute. This guy probably sells items. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Shumbo? How's it going? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Catching me just in time to watch me consider my options here. Definitely want to get lots of shit here, so let's dump a Moon Serenade. I think is fine. I don't need a Panic Bell. I don't think that's going to be super useful. I was able to get Dart's Final Edition Crimson Dynamo, which is the coolest name for an ability that I've seen in the game so far, which is very exciting. Crimson Dynamo's been good. We got all of the Dragoon armor, so all of our guys are immune to their own element now, which is exciting. So we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good, is what I'm gonna say. The only things we're really missing more than anything else, if you could even call it that, this man won't move, is I think we're missing just a hair bit of power, and then I don't have a therapy ring, which means we can't use Dart's ultimate weapon, which is something that I learned the other day. Wouldn't mind, maybe we'll get a Claymore. It's only an increase of 5 damage, but I feel like that's fine. we'll keep the whatever the other weapon is. But we're really in a debate mode right now about what to do for equipment. But I think we're doing all right, to be completely honest. All right, let's save the game again now that I'm good to go here for a hot minute. Just because I feel like this is a good move. I feel like that like was smart. It might not be, but you know, 40 hours in, I gotta start trusting my instincts. I think. Can we go out here? Is this out or is this like another room? Oh, this is the doctor's room. Yeah, we'll get treated. I think Miranda's got a brain sickness, so it's probably worth it to get rid of that. I think she still has fear, which is nasty. Nasty fear. Alright. But off the back of that, I think we'll probably put Meru back away, since Miranda's no longer afeared, and therefore not a liability. Right, let's give this a go. I'm thinking this is going to be another one of those story battles where we watch Haishel fight his daughter. But unlike with Miranda's fight, I'll actually be able to defeat... I think her name's Claire. That this place is not what it appears to be, but where are we now? A world beyond the wall. It seems as if a labyrinth of the moon is not refusing us. No, almost as if it's maybe inviting us. Minotos. It seems this place belongs to them. I think they were the 99th species. Maybe they can tell us something about this place. Maybe. Excuse me. The Psyche is creating this world this time. It's whose heart? Whose intention? Is it you, or maybe me? Interesting. You don't see people who you shouldn't see. You see people you have to see. Okay, yeah, so we're in like some sort of mind prison. Some sort of mind prison. Can't carry any more items. That's fine. We will toss something. I don't know what this is, but I want it. Definitely not gonna toss... We'll toss a healing fog to pick up whatever this is, because I have too many, I think. Spectral flash. Alright. Not bad. We need to be less stingy with our magic, though, I think. Is a big thing right now. Oh, it's one of those baby dragons from, like, way the hell earlier. Swift dragon. Well, shit. Ooh, 346, and I only got to do 2 hits on that? That's actually really good. 146 is still bad, but that's okay. Dart should be able to push it up.
Go! Go! Blazing Dynamo!
Blazing Dynamo! What a great move. What a cool move. I'm really like, on board with it. I think if we start to struggle really badly, I think what I'll do is I'll probably sit down off camera and grind up all of Haishel's additions as well, which is going to be a fucking nightmare. But if we're going to do it, now is the time to do it because we have access to a place to heal us. And I'm pretty sure we make more than 50 G between heals, so it should be efficient. Big miss.
Take that! Examine!
We're almost doing 1,000 damage on Haishel? Brah. Get the fuck out of my house. Are you not dead? Holy shit. Well, it took a turn to heal itself, so that's worthless. Because it's gonna die now.
Go! Go!
I should really grind up one of Haechel's SP additions, because then we could get Dragoon levels on him as well. Hex Hammer's very good. It just doesn't. It generates like 0 SP. Is the problem. In fact, it might generate the least SP out of any ability, out of any addition in the game, from what I can tell. Like it like does like 15 as like a late game shit. Like that's crazy. Burning Wave seems like it's gonna be important. We have 3 Healing Rains, which is pretty good. We will dump a Frozen Jet for a Burning Wave. That is the way that that's gonna go. I'd rather have different type spells. Because Hexhammer is very good, but I think we need to get an SP driving one for him. This will be exciting as it gets leveled up, because it's like already really strong. I'm thinking it's probably going to end up being about as strong as Moonstrike is at some point. I think Summon 4 Gods. We'll do 5 Ring Shattering for now, I guess. The thing about 5 Ring Shattering is that it generates more SP, but none of Haechel's moves generate a lot of SP. They're all sort of like meh at best. He just does a shit ton of damage. Haecchel. Is that your daughter, Haecchel? You don't seem to be one of the Minotaurs. Look at her closely. It's the girl in the room we came from. Oh. She's the girl who disappeared into the wall, isn't she? Oi, wait! What are you doing here? Come back here. Dart! Be careful, buddy. Dart! This girl doesn't know about you yet. What are you talking about? Let me go now. Please excuse me. I'm an old man coming through. She is Claire. She is inviting me. Sorry, but please wait for me here. Deuces! Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. It was right, the girl is inviting Haecchel, not you. We can only wait for it. Okay. Okay, but as with Miranda, what's going on in the moon? What's going on in the moon? That wizard, it comes from the moon. Claire! Is it you, Claire? It's me, your father. Don't come here. I hate you, Dad. Claire. Always strict discipline. What can I use such a thing for? The power to destroy? The power to hurt people? I don't need such power. I strictly disciplined you since you were little. I only had you. I had to hand my art, this ancestral art, down to the next generation. It's not fair. I just want to sing songs, chit-chat with friends, pick flowers, and fall in love. Our art has never meant to hurt people. It's a martial art to give life to people. Please understand. I don't understand. I'll fight you, father. Ha-ha! Karate chop. Haecchel family's secret technique. Kick in the dick. Sex hammer. Do you remember the first time we matched wills? You read my movements in a blink and went on the offensive with swiftness. It was an innate art. I don't think so. I am just a girl like the ones you can find anywhere. Now! Who can surpass me? Nobody has been charmed by the war god as much as you, your hidden power. It's hot inside my body. Dad, help me. Somebody is taking me. Claire, what's wrong? Eek! It's War God Claire, everybody. Excuse me, that's my move. That's 5 Ring Shattering, as you can see from me doing 5 Ring Shattering.
Take that! 5 Ring Shattering!
On the bright side, Haecchel does. It's hot inside my body, Step Eagle, please help me. That's good. That's good. I hate you, Dad. You did this to my body. It's your fault, Dad. No, it's impossible. The transmigration of the War God. Is she demonized? Eek! Incredible. Nobody has ever reached that level except the Founder. Here she comes, Hazel.
Destroy the poor god!
Destroy the 4 gods, she said. Ah, what? The black art of Nagarojana? 4 gods' destruction? How did Claire learn? How did she learn, Andrew? How did she learn? Jesus Christ. Alright, well, I mean, I guess we could defend, but I guess I'll just healing fog myself. And then we'll just punch her in the head, I guess. Give her the good punch.
Take that! 5 ring shattering!
5 ring shattering still does a shit ton of damage. There's nothing I can do. I am the War God. I preside over the art of war and beckon death. It is your desire to awaken me. I am the answer to your long quest. No, you are my Claire. You are not the War God. Leave from the body of my Claire. That does like pathetic damage. That does nothing. I can hear. It's the pained voice of Claire. Hang in there. I'm coming to save you.
Destroy the poor god!
I could probably just defend my way out of that, to be honest. I feel like the game is designed in such a way where if I just keep defending, it should be fine. I don't want to use, like, too many resources into this, like, story fight, basically. I think we're healthy enough where I can go on the offensive again. Since it appears that that Destroy 4 Gods ability just reduces me to 1. I feel your art down to my very core. Mind's eye, awaken! That seems like a very... I don't care about myself. I have to save my daughter, Claire. I'll focus all my body and soul into this and kill the devil that possesses my Claire. I don't like the... Thank you, Dad. Bitch turned into confetti, man. Yeah, that was nothing for my boy Hazel. We got that guy juiced up real good. Whole game. Oh, this is good. This is great, because now everyone's going to get an opportunity to catch up a little bit to Dart and levels. Not a lot, but a little bit. Just a little bit. Forgive me, Claire. Hey, Hazel, is it all over? Hazel, you also saw the past? Yes, I did, but the past wasn't as bitter as I imagined. That's alright, Dart. It's, you can just keep being dumb, man. It seems everything, both the future and past, are filled in this moon. Hey, Revolution! Subbing with a tier 1. Welcome back, buddy. It's good to see ya. Welcome back, welcome back. And our past. Both Miranda and Hazel were made to see the past by the moon, right? They see. As I told you, we are in reality. It's not an illusion. Maybe they can do it because they are in the 108th species and the gods. Let's move on. We've wasted a lot of time. I really gotta get a good sound effect for Streamlabs and stuff. The game really wants me to leave Rose in my party, and I am denying the game its freedom by ignoring the fact that it wants me to have Rose in my party. My boy Haishel does more than enough physical damage, I think. Dude's got real piss magic resistance, but he's doing a great job. Step Eagle. Step Eagle. What are you doing, Step Eagle? It's terrible. I don't know. I got a good joke. It's a terrible joke. We're gonna have Rachel just guard for a little while here. We'll have Miranda and Dart take care of a lot of the fighting for a hot minute here.
Go! Go! Blazing Dynamo!
Blazing Dynamo is a cool move. Yeah, we should be finishing today. I'm pretty sure we should be finishing today. Revolution. Should be good. I'm pretty confident. It depends on how much the last boss kicks our ass. Because if it super duper kicks our ass and is like impossible to beat, there's a decent chance we might need to do another day. And then I need to find time tomorrow to like level up and shit. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yes! Go! Go! Blazing Dynamo!
I think we're probably gonna start having Angel get stuff again.
5 ring shattering!
677 is no joke, man. That's a lot of damage.
Yes! Go! Go! Blazing Dynamo!
Boom, 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 boom. I do like this game. I've come to the conclusion that I think this is a good game. I think it's just really, really old. And like, it is to the game's detriment that it is so old, to be completely honest. But I do think it's a good game. I think it's fun. I'm having a good time with it. I think on the whole, it's been a very positive experience overall. I think the biggest issue I have with it is just that it's very old. You know, I try to use these streams, like, so these streams are 2 parts for me, right? First of all, they're office hours, because I have to have office hours, which means if a student messaged me right now, I would have to answer them, because that is actually the purpose of this block of time. But the other side of it is that, like, you know, I like to do game analysis when I can, and I think there's something to be said about looking at the past, looking at older games, and analyzing what they do well and what they do not do well. And I think that one thing that this game does very well is by changing up the way that we approach combat design in an RPG, they've generated a game setting that I think is not only extremely entertaining, but also, like, very fun to play in. The addition system is probably one of the coolest combat systems I've seen in an RPG, to the point where, like, I would love to be able to put this into other RPGs. I think it could be really fun. I think it's a system that deserves a little bit more time in the sun. Ooh, boy howdy. And just because of that, I think it's got I got a lot of credit. I also forgot that we have Berserker gloves on now, by the way. So the lower Haishel's health gets, the more damage he does. I totally forgot about that. But I think it's held back. This game was held back a lot by
Dynamo!
stuff that it's not its fault that it's this bad. It's basically the way it is. I think a lot of it boils down to just like older design choices, design styles that just don't work. That worked at the time because they were like the only real option, right? But that don't work overall because they're not good design decisions. Things like the addition system is really good, except for the fact that you only get XP for the additions as you use them. So like, if you want to get a level 5 addition, like it's too many systems in the game that require you to level up individual parts instead of it being something more akin to, you know, just like a normalized XP system. A lot in the same way that like Digimon World 3 does it with Digivolutions, where you have a base level and then each Digivolution levels up as you use it. You should just, like, if you have an addition equipped, it should just get a subsection of the XP that you're getting. It should just get applied to the addition, and it should have its own level input system. That's basically the same thing, but like it removes you from the position where it's like, oh, because I'm now later in the game and can't use double slash or double punch, right? Suddenly, like, I am stuck using double punch to get my mastery 1, so I go to like end game boss fights with like a rank 1 addition, and it's like, you know, and a lot of that's because I'm trying to avoid doing too much grinding. I don't want to like have to sit here and like run around in circles like a madman trying to grind up additions, right? And there are methods that I could probably be implementing to make the grinding a little easier. But at the end of the day, it sort of boils out to the question of, like, it's not my responsibility to put in a ton of labor to fix a design decision. The design decision should be changed. But, you know, there's... That's not to say that the game is doing anything wrong by making the design choices this way. I just... If we modernize the game a little bit, it's, like, a little bit better. So Legion's content has been amazing, and as I've played through it, and I am hooked on it, trying to complete all of it. Any chance I can wrangle you in on a Trial of Valor run at some point in the future? I have 2 quests that require it, and have been unable to solo it. Yeah, that sounds fine. We can even do that after... We can do that tonight if you want. I don't have a problem with that. I think I've done Trial of Valor twice. But those were both like... You know, I was like Giga by the time I was doing them, so like there is that. I like don't want to leave because like once we leave, I'm worried we won't be able to come back, and I'm like tempted to buy some of these, like the attack badge and the defense badge and stuff like that. Because like I think the attack badge in particular would be really nice onto like Miranda probably. Same thing with the guard badge, though. The thing is that, so, like, at some point, we're gonna have to bite the bullet and take off Ultimate War God. I have to, like, capture Illidan's soul and kill Odin. Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, we can do that. That's not a problem. I can help you out with that. The attack badge is really good. Like, I feel like the attack badge is stronger than using Magic Ring. I feel like, you know what? I feel like I'm gonna go with my gut and say that a little bit more physical damage is probably in the cards. I think that's like, that has to be a thing. And then I will buy a guard badge. And I will not arm it to anybody. We'll just hold on to it. Let's go ahead and buy everyone else's weapons as well. It, like, sucks to burn through a lot of money like that, but I feel like I think that's the play. I think that's the play. Yeah, this is definitely Serdio, like the city. I will be a knight who protects this country. The days of painful domination are over. This country will be reborn under the new emperor. Emperor Dole took the throne at last. We have peace in this country. I'm sorry, Emperor Dole? Now His Majesty Dole is on his expedition to the home of the Gigantos. Please come another time. Okay. Something tells me we're going to be coming back through this place a couple of times. Which is fine by me, because that means that we'll have more opportunities to buy shit. Emperor Dole, though. Dole was the first boss.
Yes. Go. Go. Blazing Dynamo.
Blazing Dynamo is very fun. I think it's a great move.
Take that. 5-ring shattering.
5-ring shattering, also very good. I think a big thing about this is that's going to be like the real telltale is that as Haishel gets hurt, if we can keep him hovered at like a semi-healthy level, I think we'll be pretty good. I think the game's also super stingy with the gold, by the way. Like, not for nothing, I get into a lot of fights, and like I'm barely able to afford most of the stuff that I buy. What is this? The ground is so far away. We're floating in the air? You can stand up. Seems there's an invisible floor. Are we really in the sky? Yeah, this is some Wingly shit, right? It looks like it, because this is a cloud. I mean, I've never been in such a high place. Really? Anything can happen. Don't just look at the view forever. We are moving on. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's do... There's a lot of directions to go here. Let's go this way first. This one seems like the less obvious route, and therefore probably has gold. Riches, jewels! It's a dead end. It's a dead end. It was a dead end the whole time. Man, some of these backdrops are gorgeous, dude. Oh, that thing's gotta go. I recognize that thing. Not the unicorn. We've seen a couple of those. That thing's just annoying. This thing, the roulette face, this thing's gotta go. We've seen these before.
Take that. 5-ring shattering.
Every, like, whenever it attacks, yeah, it does, like, it just puts status ailments on people. It's like its whole thing is it just status ailments the shit out of us. That thing's gotta go.
Yes. Go.
To the point where it might be worthwhile to use magic on it, to be completely honest.
Blazing Dynamo. Take that. 5-ring shattering.
5-ring shattering. That Miranda just the guard for a turn. Oh well, good. I'm glad.
Yes.
So the unicorn is a light-based enemy.
Go.
Which means it might be worth it to have Rose out during all of this, but I don't know. We're gonna have you just keep guarding. I'm not doing it to avoid taking damage. I'm doing it to recover HP without us having to, like, use an item, basically. Or use too much of Miranda's HP, or MP up. Not that we can't replace the MP items, but, you know. It is so hard to see the fucking squares at some of these angles. Which I think is another thing. I would probably want them to change the way that the indicator for the additions is. I think an up and down bar, or like something similar to the way that they have the Dragoon thing set up, where it's like got at least like a little backdrop would be nice. Just because it's so difficult to see at some of the angles in the combat, it's really difficult to see the squares as they come in. Do the timing on them. Not possible, and I'm pretty sure you can play this game blindfolded if you really if you got like the actual like timing for these things down, because the timing's always the same, and it follows a rhythm. So like Hazel's hex hammers, ha ha, he ha ha, he hex hammer.
Yes.
So it's like slash 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 slash.
Go.
So you can like get that rhythm is always the same, so you can like memorize it.
Take that. Five ring shattering.
But I rely a lot on the squares for the timing. Just checking to see how close we are to leveling up on these guys. If you're wondering why I locked up like that for a hot second. The fuck was that? That is... Oh no, Michael! Oh, I couldn't have been mistaken. I was with him for more than 10,000 years. Is that your dragon, Rose? It was the vassal dragon, my dragon. Run! Everyone jumped into a bunch of holes and shit. They don't know where that shit goes. He's jumping in holes. The fuck? They're not around here. It's Dodge and Rose. They should be fine like us. Of course, it's impossible for them to die just from just an attack of a dragon. I mean, not for nothing. Rose tanked one of those, the Divine Dragon blasts. She called it Michael. Why did Rose's vassal dragon attack us? This is just my guess, but in the moon, I think some sort of feeling that exists in our heart materializes itself. You mean Rose had some caring feeling for her vassal dragon? Or some kind of resentment? I flew around here. Don't you think this place seems like a home of the Gigantos? Yes, but this was old Holy Land, long, long ago. There is one hiding down here. Don't miss even one. Annihilate all Gigantos. Hey, Dole's coming. Run! This horse, drawn by a man who's never seen a horse before. There will be no one to devastate the Holy Land of the Gigantos, ever! But Your Majesty Dole, we may be too late. Only if Your Majesty Carlo gave us permission to dispatch. Don't talk about him. He is no longer alive. Your Majesty Dole, there is something in here. Come on out. A Giganto child? I am the new king of Serdio, Dole. There's no more people to persecute you. You can live in peace from now on. What's your name? Human, get out! Don't be so disrespectful. His Majesty Dole tried to help Gigantos fight against humans. I am a human. But before that, I am a man who wishes the coexistence of all species. Don't you like peace? Me, Kongol. Everybody dead. Kongol alone. Then come with us? Is this something in Kongol's heart? Then it is the truth of my Uncle Dole. Emperor Duel, Emperor Duel, Emperor Duel! Ah. I have something to do. I go now. No, you're gonna make me play as Albert? Man, this guy's got a weenie run cycle. I hate playing as Albert. Emperor Duel said, strong leader is required to make equal world. Strong leader needs strong power. Congo will get strongest power. Dart need Congo, so Congo go. Congo, wait! What are you talking about? Wait for him here. He's got shit to do. Yeah, this section is very strange. I'm enjoying getting a little bit more of the backstory on some of these characters, but I feel like these are all things that we could have talked about before. So you came! Brother! I became stronger. I see. Brother the strongest. Congo admire brother. Brother Congo's pride. I see. Brother Congo needs power to help Dart to save world. The belly shovel AH video. That's a good one. I see. Brother, Congo overcome now. Congo overcomes brother. Come. Me Congo, me beat up man in armor. Dude, this guy's got 2 axes? Congo, we can't fight this guy, man.
Pursuit!
And not because I've been neglecting to level you up this whole time. What's wrong with you? You are so pathetically weak. $161's not a lot of damage. It's really not a lot of damage. Not for Congo.
Pursuit!
Yeah, too bad I don't have like any equipment on the Congo. I really should have equipped him with stuff before doing this, by the way. I mean, it'll be fine. We're not taking that much damage, to be completely honest, and most of these scripted battles have been pretty easy so far, so. Maybe we defend for a couple of turns, though. Get some HP back. Mild nervous about this. Mild. We're fine. We got like 2 grand left. And I gotta not fuck up. If I screw up the, that's an infinite supply of pillars. I mean, yeah, he's got earth magic, clearly. Just makes that shit. Oh. Cool, time to defend for a couple of turns. Take like 0 damage now. Yeah, Congo recovers very quickly. He takes like 80 damage, so I'm recovering like 200 plus damage every turn. The problem here is that I like haven't used Congo the whole game, so he's like super weak. Like we're going on, it's just raw level power at this point. Like it's not even. Like we're still using Pursuit, which is his like it's his level 1 edition basically. But this is the inherent problem with like segments like this in video games, is that like I can't make all of my characters good, right? That isn't how this works. There's not enough equipment or money in the game for me to be able to make all of my characters good. So like when you get into sections like this, like I'm really dreading playing as Meru, right? I'm pretty confident Meru's gonna like get her shit kicked in really hard. I mean, we ended up winning, so like I don't think it's that big of a deal, but we got a new weapon too, which is kind of cool. Meteor Strike. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Level 3 Dragoon level on Kongol. The super doesn't fucking matter, but we got it. Kongol, a hero, the strongest hero of Gigantos. Brother, go to the people who need your power. Brother, Kongol is... To fulfill desire is the power of destruction. To care for others is the power of truth. You receive the power to overcome Endora, the strongest power. Kongol, the pride of Endora. Well done. Brother! Yo, take a sweet armor, though. Not that it helped him out very much against me, but take a sweet armor. You conquered it, didn't you? Brother praised Kongol. First time for Kongol, 2 PAs. Kongol happy. But what does the moon want to show us? It's not a moon anymore. It's the flesh of the god of destruction. And what the god of destruction wants to show us is annihilation. Let's go. We gotta look for Tartan Rose. Understood. Yeah, if we can somehow guess who's gonna be next, I think that's gonna be the big brain moment here. I'm very tempted by the elude cloak on him. And the speed might be nice. I don't know, it's tough. Oh, anyway, wait, what was I doing again? Oh yeah, we were gonna equip Kongol with this new weapon. Endora's Axe. Ooh, pushing him up to 258. Hot damn, son. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage! Also, this might be the first time in the entire game where Dart hasn't been in the party. Golden Dragon's armor. Well, does that say instantly kills with a given probability? Yes, that is exactly what it said. Hazel also has a pair of gauntlets that kills given a certain probability as well. It doesn't work on bosses though, which is why we're not using them. Because I'm not struggling against the regular enemies, I am struggling against boss fights. Although I guess it depends on what the definition of given probability is in the situation. So there's nothing there yet. This area is weird. This is like a weird ending to a game like this. I'm finding myself really torn. Because I'm like having fun. It's not like I'm not having fun. We couldn't find Dart anywhere. Maybe it's better to wait for them somewhere rather than just blindly look around. And let's wait here. It's a town. It's the only place there are lots of people. It seems it's the right thing to do. Good. We're gonna get into Rose's backstory, I bet. Feels like two different games almost. Yeah, almost. It's like the tone shift is very strange. It's not that I'm not enjoying it. It's like very weird. I understand that we lost everybody because the dragon attacks us, but why? Why did your vassal dragon attack us, Rose? Was it to bring the two of us together? Oh, God. That dragon got eaten by that building in the background. Did you guys see that shit? That was crazy. Place filled with dragoons? I think. We'll find out soon. Let's go. Either to destroy the Virage embryo or to fight against Zeeg. I need everybody with us. Rose. Don't be so shocked. I trust everybody too. Yeah, when we actually do end up fighting Zeeg, we should put Meru in the party. Having somebody that does water damage will be real good, I think. I'm just checking to see if there's anything I would rather have her be equipped with right now. Relying on dodge isn't a bad move. Do the Giganto ring, I guess. Wouldn't be that bad. Do you have an attack badge or something? We would push her a little harder into magical territory, but I think she's fine as is. I think we'll just rely on her dodging stuff. What the hell are these? Rose, what are these? This is a baby dragon. It's what it was called, a pseudo dragon. Seems everything, including the future and past, exists here. My favorite pseudo dragon didn't make it to the present age, but I'm encountering the past now. But we don't have time to be sentimental. Let's go. Interesting. They have a very weird biology dragons in this universe. They look almost like Goliaths from StarCraft. Can't carry any more items, huh? I once again find myself constantly in the situation where I hate that I have a limited thing. We will get rid of one of these. We do not need 3 flash halls. That is too many flash halls. A night raid? Alright, I mean, I guess that's a fair exchange. Dark attack, a light attack for a dark attack? That's not so bad. Not so bad at all. Yeah, hold the phone here for a hot second. Just a little bit of a hot second. Because definitely saw ooh, that's a dinosaur. Oh, big mess. Woo! Actually, like legitimately, it's a triceratops. It is a dinosaur.
Die. More and more.
More and more. Oh, yikes, bro.
Yes. Go. Go. Blazing dynamo.
Die. More and more.
Yeah, she has like no HP. Which, to be honest with you, is actually like the big disaster here.
Yes. Go.
Having less than 2 grand HP at this point is like such a detriment.
Blazing dynamo.
Ignoring the fact that, like,
Die. More and more.
you know, she does like no damage. This is a tough enemy here.
Die. More and more.
We probably don't want to fuck around too much if the enemies are all gonna be this difficult.
Yes. Go. Go. Blazing dynamo.
Oh boy! Down goes Rose. Stunned. That's a big miss. That's a big miss. Are we gonna die to this thing? I don't think we're gonna die to it.
Go! Blazing Dynamo!
And by I don't think we're gonna die to it, I mean I feel like Dart's too strong to die to something at this point, like other than maybe a boss fight.
Go! Go! Blazing Dynamo!
I guess if nothing else, it's gonna let me get a lot of Blazing Dynamo XP. This Triceratops was worth 2,000 XP. It's worth as much as some of the boss fights from earlier in the game. That's a lot. I like want to use a heal on them, but I think what we'll do instead is we'll just guard heal. This place is dangerous. We got to be careful how much we explore. Can't carry any more items. In that case, we will use Healing Fog. We can always get these items back. Like, we can always buy new ones. Burning Wave. Not at all what I want, to be completely honest, but it's okay. They're just OP at this point. A little bit. I think the biggest thing is that Dart, can you wait a little? He is calling me over there. Okay. A big part of it is that he's a very physical attacker, is the best way to put it. So, like, the dude just doesn't take any physical damage. I would be concerned if we came up against an enemy who did a lot of magic attacks. Dart's pretty tanky all around. He's a good all-arounder. But I would be a little concerned if we came up against an enemy that did magic. Air combat. Okay.
Yes.
But, like, with 5,000 HP, like, there's just not a lot that could be done to me to kill him, is the thing. So, like, I feel like there's that. But it makes logical sense for him to be the strongest character in the game. Because, like, again, he's the only character that can't leave the party. Which means that, like, it makes a lot of sense for him to be very powerful. Because he'll be trapped with him, so he's got to be at least strong. But at this point, you know, I don't know if OP is the right word. If we had the, so there's an item we could have gotten earlier in the game called a therapy ring, that we missed multiple opportunities to get it. If we had gotten the therapy ring, we could use Dart's ultimate weapon. The reason we're not currently using it is because it kills you slowly when you have it equipped. So every turn you take 10% of your HP as damage. Which you can compensate for because doing a guard gives you 20% of your HP back. But the problem is, basically every now and then I'd have to stop attacking and I'd have to heal pretty regularly. Which I think you could do, but, you know, I don't know. It seems sus to me.
Go! Go! Blazing Dynamo!
Now you can never leave the party. It's like, it's old design. Is just what it is. I mean, like, it used to be a big thing to, like, make it so that you had a main character who never left the party. Like, Cloud can never leave the party in Final Fantasy VII. You can't take Cloud out. He has to be in the party at all times, right? The trick and the important thing to remember more than anything else is that when you have a character like that, it's important to also is to make them really good at one thing and not very good at other things so that you have a reason to have the other two party members be a certain way, right? Or to make them an all-arounder that you can sort of angle in a certain direction, right? I met Michael for the first time. Darkness Dragon. Sorry, we don't have time. Winglies are mighty enough to annihilate us and the entire species. In order to liberate humans, we have to sacrifice you, dragon. Now is the time to decide, extinction or war. We choose war. The dragon spirit left by the Darkness Dragon and this newborn dragon will be the spearhead of the war. This baby needs a name. Black Burst Dragon, Michael. How about Michael? Rose's vassal dragon, the Darkness Dragon, the Black Burst Dragon, Michael. Do you think I could say dragon more in that sentence? That would have been good. So now we can go. Yes. The real war has not started yet. Michael, don't you recognize me? You little bastard. You little shit. But yeah, it's a thing. And you know, it's a concept that I do respect from an RPG design standpoint. Because then what you do is you base the difficulty of the encounters on the expected level of the main character, right? But you design the encounters in such a way where the main character can't do them alone, right? So you end up in a lot of situations where you're designing fights around the fact that, like, say, Dart is my main... Oh, no. I have a darkness weapon on Rose, don't I? I mean, Rose is going to be immune to that because she's got her darkness armor on. This is a problem, actually. This is a major issue, because I don't think Rose can do damage to Michael. Oh, okay, no. Neither of us can do damage to Michael. Got it. Let's go ahead and defend. Michael, it's me, Rose. Don't you recognize me? It seems not to be working. It's out of control. Just like last time, he forgot the pride of the dragon and turned himself into a mere raving beast. It has been a wildness, even beyond that of Firebrand and Dam. Oh, it has a wildness even beyond that of Firebrand. Damn. But yeah, like there's a way to design it because it's for balance's sake, right? The problem is that, like, it creates a situation where you're not really able to, like, I don't know. It's a whole thing. What you should do, in my opinion, is that, like, I think the best way to approach this is to do a general party level, right? Where your entire party levels up together as, like, one big massive conglomeration, right? Or to go with a job system. If you do a job system like they did in, like, Final Fantasy X, where you can change what somebody's able to do, then you get away from the idea that, like, there's a main character. And instead you get more into the nitty-gritty of, like, RPG mechanics and things like that. And that used to be the way that it was that, like, what a dragon! It yields to neither sword nor magic. Darkness Dragon is the strongest dragon of all, having the best attack and defense, along with having the best agility. I don't need to hear about it. Is there any way to defeat him? Good question. We're just gonna keep defending, I guess. Since there's no way for us to do damage to this thing, I suppose there's no real reason for me to hit it.
More and more.
Although maybe that's folly. Maybe I'm supposed to hit it anyway. Ugh. We're seeing Joey Dart Wheeler versus the Red Eyes Black Dragon. I mean, you're right. He's got to fight his inner demons. How did that miss Rose, is what I want to know. I mean, it doesn't do any damage anyway because it's a dark attack and she's immune to dark attacks. It is a very, very cool attack. I agree 100%.
Yes. Go.
Yeah, it's interesting. You know, I don't think there's a right solution is the thing, more than anything else. I don't think there's a correct solution. Michael's shell is special armor for the Darkness Dragon. It repels any attack by the enemy. What should we do? There's only one blind spot. What is it? Tell me now. I mean, I guess hit him.
Die. More and more.
Can't change targets, so I guess we'll just keep slapping this thing.
Go. Go.
This is these are strange fights. These have all been like very cinematic, like story-driven fights, story-driven encounters. I'm finding myself intrigued by them, but also kind of like not liking them at all, to be completely honest. I'd rather have had to just do like 30 actual boss fights in a row. I don't know. It's a strange. Yeah, I mean, like Rose is just like immune to this guy's attacks, like other than the physical one where he bops her against the wall. He seems to be immune to everything he does. So I'm not super worried, but like I'm also of the mindset of like I don't know how much this matters. One second. What does this say? Well, I will take a look at that in a second. Up. What is this? I have 2 messages. The graphics one's not a problem. You have to tell me the blind spot. After he shoots the black laser, his defense falls a second, showing his heart. That's his only weak spot. Oh. Interesting. Well, I guess we'll defend. Dart healing for 559 is stupid. Just heal for a casual 10% of my HP every turn. Michael's core, huh?
Yes. Go. Go. Blazing dynamo.
Alright, well, let's take this dragon out, and then we'll deal with the repercussions of my actions in a hot second, I guess. There we go. I don't know if this is the actual solution to this, or if, like, there was something else I was supposed to do, or what, but... no idea. It's not bad. We're getting some level ups at least. We're getting a little bit more power. More power! More power! More power! The dragon's body is capable of enormous endurance, but its heart is not. After many fights, it becomes savage and starts to blindly attack people, and in the end, it won't listen to the orders of a Dragoon either. That's why I killed Michael. I killed him with these hands. That's enough of looking back at the past. You've lived for 10,000 years because you didn't want to see the future be destroyed, right? You're alright, thank you. You remind me of what's important. We're gonna take you back to the past to look for Albert and the others. Then we have to head to the moon so we can fight the god of destruction like a loon. I'd rather eat the rotten asshole, roadkill skunk, and down a good beer. He's the angriest gamer you've ever heard. angry Atari Sega nerd. I remember when he used to be the angry Nintendo nerd. Like when it was like literally the only thing that he did was play old Nintendo games. And then he like branched out and everyone was like, you can't branch out, you're the Nintendo nerd. That's your whole thing. He was like, nah, I'm the video game nerd. I remember that. Maybe I'm showing my age, but like I actually like distinctly remember when he went from being the Nintendo nerd, the angry Nintendo nerd, to the angry video game nerd. Explosion! I'm hoping for just to just kill them. It did not. It did like no damage. It was not great. Huge waste of resources. Moon Prism Power! We're gonna polish this up with Beam Beat here. A spell that I still don't enjoy the visual of at all. Just feel like that's like really terrible. Like real terrible. On the bright side, I guess it paid for my rest at the end, so we got that going for us. Boom. Where are we going? Is the question under the sun. Look all the way. I know what you're thinking. Dart, Rose! We were right about waiting here. Well, if you look, alright. Of course. Cannot fall until we complete our mission. Now, before we leave, let's exchange information. I see. Dolo was in the home of Gigantos to save Gigantos. It wasn't the cruel uncle we've known. But isn't that Dole who killed King Carlo? I think we find out what the moon wants to show us when we meet Dole. Besides, I think we have to see it in order to whatever. That's right, let's go out to the town. Cool, so before that, yeah, first of all, let me put my party back together. Second of all, Dark Dragon is the most powerful dragon, my ass. The Light Dragon is the most powerful dragon. That motherfucker does so much fucking damage and full heals us. Shit. You got no idea, dude. I am Albert. Is Uncle Dole in? I have been waiting for you. Waiting for me? Please go ahead. Yes, we've been waiting for you to have a conversation about the future of Serdio. You stupid idiot. Let me go alone from here. Just let us waltz in the front door, huh? I've been waiting for you, Albert. You have been waiting? Then it's simple. You must know the reason why I'm here. You are here to find out the truth about whether I assassinated your father, my brother, and the reason. I would say it was to save Sergio from an incompetent leader named Carl. My father was not incompetent. He was loved by his people and admired by his vassals. You were a mere 6-year-old kid back then. How could you know? What was brought on the people by overtaxation and disorder? What can ministers soaked in corruption do? You have been given false truths. So how could you know? Even if it was the truth, you shouldn't have killed him. I guess you won't be satisfied with words. Defeat me to find out the rest. I wield 2 swords because I am a big dick badass. And was super wasted as Disc 1's villain. Each of these discs has felt like a separate game that all happen to occupy the same space. Imagine having your Albert not be strong enough to have survived that opening salvo of attacks.
Gust of wind, dance.
Ooh, 820. Let's do the damage, baby. 5. Because this Emperor Duel is very much faster than my Albert. My Albert also does like a shit ton of damage, so...
Gust of wind, dance.
Because I can actually do Gust of Wind Dance. Uncle Dole, why did you eliminate my father? It's obvious. The people of Sergio wanted me. They desired my power as the true leader. It's not true. What people desire is not power, it's peace. Who do you think brought peace? Who do you think brought order and hope back to Sergio? Peace cannot be maintained without power. Uncle, you oppressed people with your power. How much value can we give to such a transient peace? What people need is... I don't need to hear about things like justice or love. Power alone does not solve anything. The ideals and reality are different. Wake up, Uncle. You are so persistent. Activate cape lasers. What the fuck was that attack? Oh, that's hilarious.
Gust of wind, dance.
Gust of wind dance. What a terrible voice line for that.
Gust of wind, dance. I cannot believe this. How could someone as helpless as you be this powerful? You wouldn't understand this, Uncle. You have had only faith in your own power. What did you say? I'm different from you, and I'm not alone. My friends have always been at my side during the many occasions when I was dispirited and overcome difficulties. Haha, silly! When I was young, my father would often say that he didn't have quite the stature to be a king. Without Dole, he couldn't do anything. He also said that it was you who was most likely to take the throne. I cannot believe it. That's why. What did you see in me? My father trusted in you. If you had gotten together and governed the country, this tragedy would never have happened. Albert, I am a mere shadow of Carlo. I have no way left but to go forward. Uncle! Activate cape lasers. I zap you. Aha! I think we're gonna be able to do this without actually getting the heal if I can keep doing Custom Wind Dance properly. Whoop, fuck that one up. Cape lasers. Cape lasers.
We're going to have to be very careful. If we're in orange, we might need to... Yeah, we're going to need a guard for a couple turns here. Defend myself from the cape lasers. We are barely healing more than we're taking every round. And that's assuming I get to heal every round. This does 150 through a guard. It's barely healing more than we're taking. Cape lasers. This is a stupid looking attack.
Gust of wind, dance.
Hopefully that'll do him in. Yeah, that did it.
Why? Why doesn't my power work? Why am I losing even though my power exceeds yours?
For Levitz, who devoted himself to me and fell.
For knights who fell in battle, I have to win for them! Absurd. You are saying I have been wrong? I lost so many people in battle. In my time of deep sorrow and despair, my many friends like Dart imparted to me their courage and strength. I see. You are not fighting alone. That's why I cannot defeat you. Uncle. I've been unwise to become infatuated by power, but I have no regrets. Carlo, the king's last words were to take care of this country and you. We have different ways, but they led to the same intention. As a man who grieves for the country, the rest depends on you. Uncle!
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Not even a problem. Super easy. Got a little level up out of it. We're doing alright. It's not so bad. Alright. Nice and easy. It was the sad truth, wasn't it? But the annihilation of the world will generate a sadness equal to the number of living people. You're right, Albert. I won't let it. I will save both World and Shauna. We're here for that. Hell yeah. Ugh, fuck. Got a good yawn going on. Good yawn. It keeps putting Rose in my party, and it needs to stop. It needs to stop. It needs to put Miranda in my party. I feel like it should just save my intended, like, group settings. Alrighty. The only person we haven't done a mission for is Meru. There was another route to go this way. I thought I saw... Yeah, there's another branch. Can we go this way, or does this lead back outside? Yeah, no, we've been this way before. Okay. Not a problem. I feel like, you know what we need to do probably is we need to go back to the Wingley ship, because I feel like that's got to be where Meru's, like, personal encounter is, or whatever the hell. And then Dart's personal encounter is, like, the whole fucking thing is Dart's personal encounter. So I think we're probably not going to get one for him. It's probably going to be when we end up fighting Zeeg eventually, which I'm sure we're going to do. I'm sure the way that this is going to go down is that we're going to fight Zeeg as, like, the last boss or some shit. That Creepster music is real weird, and I don't like it. Yeah, so now that we defeated the Darkness Dragon, we should be able to go straight ahead and up that route, and then we should be good to go. We're really close to the ending. I have a gut feeling that we're maybe like the one Meru's personal encounter, and then like I think we definitely need to fight Zeeg, and there's no way in fucking hell the game is gonna make it so that I don't have to fight the God of Destruction. Like, there's just no way that that's not gonna be a thing that I have to do. So I'm like pretty confident we're gonna have to do that. But we'll find out. I have a feeling that we're pretty close. Granted, this is still taking longer than I expected to finish.
Blazing
joy. I feel like that one should be pleasure. I think it feels like a Lord of the Rings Return of the King at the end. Oh yeah, where it's like, it feels like it should be ending like 30 times. It's still going. Can't believe I fucked up that that 5-ring shattering. Took a bunch of extra damage I didn't need to take.
Go. Go.
Yeah, this thing's gotta go.
Blazing
A
dynamo.
fucking debuff engine. I fucked it up again. I'm like a little too eager. I'm gonna blame the angle, but I think it's just I'm a little over eager to pick these things up and get on with my life.
Take that. 5-ring shattering.
5-ring shattering.
I think what we're gonna do from now on is we're gonna try to not heal Haishul as much as we can. And literally because he's got a weapon on that gets stronger the less HP he has.
Go. Blazing dynamo.
These have all been pretty easy so far. I'm a little nervous about Meru's just because she's got the least amount of HP out of everyone. My hope being that whenever we fight just does water damage and she just ignores it. Or it's a group battle, one or the other. I was hoping there's items, by the way. If you're wondering what I'm looking for when I go obviously not the way I'm supposed to go, it's because I'm looking for items. Oh, it's just a unicorn? Yeah, we'll kick this thing's ass. That shouldn't be a problem. I could have had Miranda defend, but I feel like it'll be worth it to get through this thing a little bit quicker.
Take that. 5-ring shattering.
5-ring shattering. Light attack.
Still a lot of damage. Magic is still pretty dangerous to us, I think, overall. Which is something we could fix. We could fix that. I could buy some spirit rings from the shop in the middle of this, like, Mindscape Nightmare Zone thing.
Blazing dynamo.
But I don't know. I don't know how worth it is. Compared to like just equipping maybe some dodge gear onto Haishul or something. That wouldn't be too bad of an idea. I don't see any items down there, but what is that? Incredible. I cannot believe there is a place more beautiful than the Crystal Palace. That is the Palace of the Wingleys. It could be made with human technology. Or couldn't be made. Let's go! It couldn't be made with human technology. The path has vanished. Meru! Meru! Another character who I've, like, grotesquely neglected this entire time. What the fuck is that? What are you doing? Oops. Where is everybody? Whoa! The Archangel! Why are you here? Meru, I know everything. You threw the pride of the sublime Wingleys away, and have been with barbaric humans, haven't you? Archangel, humans are not barbaric. They have many good things, which we Wingleys don't have. Silence! Fine, Meru. I will make you remember the sublime spirit of a Wingley. This is not great at all. Especially since Meru's, like, real power comes from the fact that she can Dragoon and do, like, a shit ton of magic damage. What element is this man, do you think? He's light-based? Well, on the bright side, I got something for that. Well, just chuck one of these bad boys at you. Meru's got very, very good magic stats. That's like her whole thing is that she's got good magic stats. The Archangel appears to not be giving a shit about my damage. 894 is nothing to sneeze at. Ah, fuck me. Wake up, Meru. You have already seen the reality of arrogant and ignoble humans. Archangel, humans can never be ignoble creatures. They help each other when they are in trouble, even if they don't know each other, and above all, they have dreams and hopes. Silly, humans are feeble-minded, even more than you would think. We have to rule them, or eventually they will cease to exist. I don't think so. All the lives in the world are equal. We shouldn't rule or be ruled. Silence, Meru! Dude, what the fuck is this attack? Holy shit! Oh my god! We're gonna chance it on the guard. What the fuck? Now that is a limit break. Very true. What a fucking attack. What an animation. Cool boogie. Have you forgotten what we have accomplished? We have stabilized the Calic world and saved tribes that otherwise would be extinct. Really? Once there was 107 species and half no longer exist. Our rule prevented the subversion of the world. That's wrong, because there were species that were stamped out during the Winglies' domination. They were meant to be extinct from the beginning. You liar! You destroyed them because they rebelled against the Winglies. Meru, a heretic like you disturbs our ordered world. Shut up, bitch! Yo, this man came at me with the sword. First he entreats the angels, now he fucking comes at me with a sword? What an asshole. Used my favorite magic card against me. Now this is pod racing. Cool Boogie. I like Cool Boogie. That's a good one. Ah, the lightning. It burns. Not really, I lied. Nope, there's nothing. Didn't do any damage at all. We'll survive another one of those, and I'm pretty sure that Entreat the Angel attack just drops us to 1 HP. I hate that timing. You are not real! You are an invented god so they can justify themselves, Archangel. It's not true. I'm a reflection of your mind, the disdain for humans in your mind created. That's not true. I don't believe it. Meru, don't lie to yourself. You think you can continue to deceive yourself playing a fool like that? You fool! Don't tell me crazy things. Stupid. Dumb idiot. Ah, here it goes. It's like such like a small noise too. So this is either gonna, yeah, like this is either gonna straight up kill me or it's gonna be fine. Turns out the answer was it was fine. Did heal me a little bit. It did heal me a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Enough where I will survive getting hit by something else.
Cool boogie.
Cool boogie. Now this is pod racing. I keep fucking up cool buggy, guys. Yes, heal me more, Archangel. Step Eagle. It's weird that this boss fight is healing me. I hit the button on time. I love humans. I adore Dart, Shauna, and the others. This is real. Meru. Get out of my sight. I love humans. You dick. She's just trying to get your health to 666 to insta-kill you. Dude, that would be a good ability. Boss fight that just like deletes you if you get to 666. Oh, we learned Diamond Dust. Diamond Dust. That's gonna be very helpful against Dart's dad, actually. Oh, stretch my legs. Meru, are you okay? Of course I am. What are you, stupid? Let's go. I have no idea when we're gonna fight Dart's dad. I know for a fact we're gonna do it, is the thing. Like, it has nothing to do with nothing. I know for a fact we're gonna fight Dart's dad at some point. There's no, what the fuck? We've gone inside the TV, everyone. What's going on here? It's different from any other part of the world we've known. Indeed, this place has been looked like places on Earth, but this is a completely different world. Don't tell me this is the core of the moon. The look is appropriate for the world of the Virage Embryo, the god of destruction to be born. Let's hurry up. It is our destination. My dad should be heading there too. Well, I guess we're gonna find out if. Aw. I don't like it. It's like really, that's like really spooky for some reason. What are you doing, Archangel? It's just the one. That's fine. We can deal with this thing. I kind of wish I had like settled on a team earlier in the game. I think like if I ever play this again, we'll probably settle on a team earlier, and then just only roll with them whenever possible.
Blazing Dynamo!
Like I don't see a universe where playing the game with anybody but Miranda in your party. Like I think it's got to be Miranda, Dart, and then like basically whoever else you want. I mean, I can see myself doing it if I wanted to do something, like if I like waited a long time. If for no other reason than I would want to be able to like play through it again, but like smarter this time. Because unlike like when I played through Final Fantasy VII, I was able to sort of just like power grind out a lot of stuff because the PlayStation 4 version of the original has the ability, it has like cheat codes built into it. One of which is it makes the game run at 5 times speed. which like by itself is really good. But then they also have a thing that makes the game auto battle for you, so you just just does manual attack, so you don't have to mash the button. So what I would do is I would turn on 5x speed and auto battle, and then you would just run in a corner and have the game grind for you for like a couple hours. And maybe it's a little scummy, but like to be frank, games like JRPGs can bite my ass because they don't like. They don't care about my time, so I don't care about cheesing them a little bit. It's sort of like the way that it works out for me, right?
Take that! I bring shattering!
Which isn't to say that, like, I think everybody should just, like, you know, cheat, but that's the main reason why, like, when we do walkthroughs or if we do JRPGs in the future, ever, we're opening up a walkthrough, and I'm just gonna read the walkthrough while we're playing. Because, like, they're too long, and, like, for me to get into a position where, like, I might not be able to win because I didn't get the therapy ring during the tower part, right? Like, that shit sucks. Yeah, like, Persona's another good one where it's like, yeah, if you don't play it right, it can be, like, really, really difficult or really, really easy. And there aren't any other ways around it, right? Like, you know, if you don't get the right personas during the dungeons, then, like, you can't possibly get the personas later. It's like a whole thing. Yeah, it's like... I hate games that have missable stuff in them, right? Like, the reason I enjoy Dark Cloud is because you can't miss anything in Dark Cloud. You just can't. The game, A, won't let you keep going if you don't, like... Yeah, you can't open 3 chests, and those chests contain items that make the game easier to win, right? My world, my future, my heart. Who is that? That's the, my world, my future, my art. It's talking directly to our minds. Dart. Oh no! Is it Shauna? How about I have a 12 weapon that shows up in an invisible chest 1 in a million times? Yeah, like, that shit's stupid. Like, that's stupid, right? Like, I don't know. Like, I really like JRPGs. I enjoy playing them every now and then. Every now and then I'll get, like a hankering to sit down and play a JRPG. Like, a really deep, like, cerebral desire to do it. But it's different when, like when I played through Persona, I played through it by myself, right? So I, like, would look up shit, because, like, if I got lost or, like, didn't know how to beat a boss, I'd, like, look it up, and it'd be like, yeah, the boss's weakness is if you shoot fire at him during this turn, then you win, right? I know FF12's good. FF10's pretty good, except for, like, the Chocobo race part and fighting, having to use money to defeat one of the super bosses because he's mathematically impossible to do unless you use Yojimbo. What is this? It's a super barrage. I guess he's acting as a gatekeeper to protect the god of destruction. I don't care what is waiting for us. Getting a real Inside Sin vibe from this part of FFX. Yeah, I mean, kind of. Like, that's kind of how I feel as well. Alright, so this is like the second to last boss, if I remember correctly, from when I was reading through some stuff earlier today. What's that? Hey, resub for 3 months. Welcome back, bro. Happy to see you again. I didn't do any damage to our healer, which is a fucking godsend, given that we need her to heal. Alrighty. Speaking of needing her to heal, we're gonna go ahead and use Dragoon powers here for a hot second. The first legitimate time we're gonna need to use Dragoon powers all game. Da! Sorry, hold on a second. 1, just backing up a little bit here. Yeah. These are all the dragons. Cool. Let's do the. We're gonna do white silver dragon attack on this thing. I did a lot of damage. Not as much as I wanted it to, though. Although it did get rid of the arm implements, which I think is more important than anything else. Alright, I'm double checking to see if this is where we want to use the V-bomb or not. If you're wondering what I'm currently doing. So there's that. Just checking to see if maybe... we'll save it. We'll save it for later. This is fine. Alright, let's hit this thing. You can probably hit it in the head, but I feel like if we take out the body, it's probably take out the rest of it, right? I feel like with enough Dragoon power behind us, we should be fine here. Damn. Doing 500 damage to this thing isn't bad either, though. 73 is not bad. Okay, so it doesn't. So that attack doesn't hurt Miranda at all, which is great. Son of a bitch. I need to do it a little earlier. Yeah, we're like really in on the end of the game here. I think this is like we have like maybe 3 bosses left. Because there's no way we're not going to fight Zeke. I know we're going to do that. And then there's no way we're not going to fight whatever the God of Destruction is. We probably should use Thunder God on the body. And maybe. We can save our. We'll save our mana though. I don't think it's super critical that we do that right now. So this is just like the real version of that boss fight we had when we were fighting like the boss before Rockman in the Winged Capital. Where like it had like a time limit. It was like a 10-turn time limit or something like that. This is just the real version of that boss fight, it looks like. That thing died after 10 turns, and like, just had to live. Oh, look at that. Supermassive black hole. man just threw a Gurren Lagann attack at us. Yikes! Well, we're gonna go ahead and do Gates of Heaven. Since we're gonna use, good news, I fixed my Razor Synapse. Oh, that's good. What was wrong with it? Did you ever get to the bottom of, like, why it broke?
Gates of heaven.
Good news, everyone! No idea. Damn it. A three-headed elephant? That, you know what? That's fair. The three-headed elephant was pretty sick. All around.
Take that! Five-ring shattering!
He did hit me with a whole ass Muse album. We uninstalled and updated my operating system and reinstalled it. Now it works. Oh, I mean, that's good. As long as it works, like, shit. I'd have felt bad if it, like, fucking straight up broke, but... How strange. How droll. How droll. Hopefully we'll be able to regenerate some of the SP from the CD. In particular, I would like to get Facial back into work sooner rather than later. I'm very nervous about the boss fights coming up, just because, like, we're not having a lot of trouble, but I'm worried that, like, we missed stuff. But yeah, no, it's good that that happened. Here he comes. He's using the Adler Planetarium attack. Science is everything. The man did hit us with a planet. I gotta give him credit where credit's due. The man did hit us with a planet. Go ahead and stop. Blink.
Take that! Five-ring shattering!
We're doing all right, I think. He's on yellow, so I mean we're getting there. He pulled a Thanos and yeeted the fucking moon at me. Absolutely. So we still can't attack anything but his body, so. Bro. Nothing can survive the bruh strike. We got plenty of healing items still. We're doing A-okay. We're gonna win this thing, I think, no problem.
Take that! Five-ring shattering!
And then we'll do a full recovery afterward. Supermassive black hole.